Hey friends and colleagues, I'm here with my great friend Janae Mummert from AV Franklin. Janae is going to show us a little bit about what they're showing off at the show today and give us some insight.
Thanks, Mark, and it's always good to see Mark. He is truly a good friend. I'm happy to be here. I realized this morning this is my 29th InfoComm.
Wow.
I know. I started when I was 2. I had to sneak in, but no, seriously. So I'm happy to be here with AV Franklin. This year we're showing off our dynamic screens, which are our standard line of just, foldable, portable projection screens for live events. We go all the way up to 24 feet wide. We have trim kits, all the surfaces you need, and everything we sell is compatible with what might already be in your inventory from that other brand that Franklin used to work with. So everything is completely compatible. We actually have a screen over here that's made with half AV Franklin parts and half of the other guy's parts, just to show you how compatible it is. We're also really happy to have the tripod killer here. The formal name is Dynamic Light, but somehow tripod killer just stuck.
Yeah.
And that's a single piece screen that comes in 6 and 8 feet, and it's really meant to replace the tripod screen in your meeting rooms, breakout rooms, boardrooms, all the smaller stuff. We've sold over 1,000 of them already.
Wow.
And we're really happy to keep doing more.
That's fantastic. And it truly is a fast fold style screen that goes together with one person. It really is a tripod killer. It's an amazing screen.
Yep, we love the killer, and I know Mark is a big fan of it as well.
Yep.
My favorite part about it is the skirt, because I designed the skirt. But instead of that, pleated velour that we've seen so many times in so many meetings, I like the very tailored, spandex skirt. It's tight, and the hoteliers love it. Hoteliers, these are people that don't even want to see a chair without spandex on it.
Yeah.
They don't love an old tripod screen. These are really a big hit in the hotels.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Janae, for your time. I really appreciate it. Check out AV Franklin. You'll love them.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Mark.
You got it. Hello, friends and colleagues. We're here at the Bose Professional booth at InfoComm 2025. I'm here with my really good friend, Jim Shans, who's going to give us an overview of what they're showing at the show today.
Thanks, Mark. We're showing quite a few different products today. We're showing our new smart amplifier, mixer amplifiers called Veritas. We've got 4 different models within that group. It's got Bluetooth built in, a bunch of different high impedance, low impedance options. Also has a really cool QR code right on the OLED screen that for installers or users, you can just click it with your phone and you get setup info, and it tells you how to run the thing. So that's pretty cool.
That sounds great.
Yeah. In addition, we're showing our brand new pendant loudspeaker called Design Max Luna. And the idea with this pendant is we've got a ring array of 8 drivers that are built in for kind of mid-high frequency plus a low frequency driver. And basically this pendant will take place of several other pendants. So it really fills a large space for quick install, just one loudspeaker, etc. It looks great. In addition, we're showing our Forum loudspeakers. We have 2 models there. They're very compact and very powerful loudspeakers, really designed for clarity and voice and punch. Great for installations, houses of worship, performance spaces, etc. In addition, we also demoed the EdgeMax series of loudspeakers. And if you're unfamiliar with those, we have a new low profile version, which is only 4 inches that goes into the ceiling. But the idea here is it's an asymmetrical output. So instead of your traditional ceiling loudspeaker that just kind of projects down, this projects out into a room. So you install it around the edges of a room, for example, in the ceiling. It's very low profile, you barely notice it, but it'll project out and it'll take the place of several ceiling speakers or surface mount loudspeakers as well. So very sleek, amazing sounding, cool new technology that we're really excited about.
That's great. So tell me, Jim, is there anything new and exciting coming from Bose Professional that you want to talk about?
There is a ton of new and exciting products that we're coming out with that I can't really talk about just yet.
Yeah.
But what's really exciting for me is that we are now fully independent from Bose Corporation. So about a year, it's been about a year and a half or so that we've been rebuilding the company, if you will. We have, for example, we're rebuilding our entire sales group, our IT group, our HR, everything, our logistics, and we've opened up 14 new global offices, including a brand new headquarters in Hopkinton,
Massachusetts.
with a really state-of-the-art experience center and everything. So it's really exciting time for us to be very, very agile and focused on only pro audio, which is not exactly where we were before. So it's a cool new company.
To be clear, Bose Professional is completely separate from the Bose that everybody might
Correct.
know of. It's completely separate.
Right, with the exception of our DNA, obviously,
Yeah.
and engineering. And so the Bose Professional piece was sold off from Bose, and now we are completely standalone business, solely focused on pro audio.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the time, Jim. Did you want to say something else?
I was just going to say, it's kind of like a 50-year-old startup mentality is how we view what we're doing internally, and it's super exciting to be a part of it.
That's awesome. I'm very excited for everything that you've got going. Happy to be here in the booth. It's been a while since I've been in the Bose Pro booth, but I look forward to seeing this stuff in action.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, everybody. Hey, everybody, we're at the Martin booth. I'm here with Brandon Robbins, who is the regional sales manager for Martin, and he's going to take us through some of the things that they're showing off in the booth today. Take it away, Brandon.
So for starters, we have our Mac 1. It's a very small format wash fixture, 4 to 27 degree beam angle, so it can do really tight punchy beams, but it can kick out nice and wide as well. It's 9.8 pounds. The crazy thing about it, it's a fixture we launched, immediately went into every market. It's in corporate, it's touring, it's house of worship, it's on Broadway, it's in broadcast. It's doing amazingly well. And yeah, exactly, yeah. You can use it in lower quantities or throw hundreds of them at the show. It's really crazy what you can do. Next to that, we have our Mac Aura Raven XIP. It's now the largest fixture in the Aura family. So we actually have the entire family complete now. The Aura XIP on small, the PXL medium, and now the Raven at large at 27,000 lumens. It's your quantum wash replacement, but it's 60% brighter, so it's much more than that. It's a cannon. It really is. It's tons of output, and then tons of LEDs. So when you're doing eye candy effects, 234 LEDs on the backlight, so it's just crazy the effects you can get out of it. That's awesome. Plus XIP technology, so it can be outdoors. So it's really everything in the full package. And then that actually kind of completes it. Right next to that, you have our Viper XIP. So that's that Viper replacement. Again, that XIP technology, so it can be outdoors for a few weeks, few months, no problem. But 28,000 lumens, and it's everything you would expect from a Viper, but better. More refined, more feature-rich, higher output, even feel. Just like I said, it's everything you would expect from a Viper, but better. And the one fixture replaces the entire Viper family.
Wow.
So yeah,
Consolidate it all into one model.
Yep, exactly. One model replaces everything.
That's great.
The last thing that we're kind of showing off here is the new Septron XB. So if you've seen our original Septron, yeah, it's been out there. It's been amazing. The new version of the Septron still comes in the same lengths, but it's anywhere from 2.5 to 7 times as bright, depending on what you're doing. And then the new cabling infrastructure, you get longer cable runs, more fixtures per runs, easier ways to control it, RNS, ACM, whatever you want to throw at it. You can mix and match DMX, P3, macros, all at the same time. Wow. So it's so much more flexible. And all your lenses, all your rigging, it's all completely forward compatible.
So everything from the prior models works on the new models?
All the rigging, all the lens options do. The power ports and the cabling infrastructure did have to change. Okay. If we stuck with the old cabling system, we would have been stuck with those limitations. So just a quick say, so previously it was 50 meters from the power port to the last fixture. You can now go 70 meters from the power port to the first fixture. Wow. So greatly expanded. Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
That's great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Brandon.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm here in the Planar booth with Jeremy, our product manager for Planar, and he's going to go over some of the products, especially this big guy behind us, that they're showing off at InfoComm this week. Take it away, Jeremy.
Yeah, so at Planar we are known for having a wide range of LED products and being one of the #1 manufacturers in the world for fine pitch LED. And here at InfoComm we've brought all of our latest, greatest toys. And behind me here is one of them. It's our LN series. LN is a product that is very versatile for large-scale deployments and deployments that may be wall-mounted or, as you see behind me, self-supporting, hanging from rigging above. So this is just going all the way up to the ceiling. It is available in right-angle capable designs, so you can do 90-degree corners. And it is also available in a flex curving design like you see here. And it is also available in a wide range of pitches. So we have 1.9 millimeter,
Wow.
2.6, 2.9, 3.9, 4.8 millimeter pixel pitches. This is 2.6, I believe. And it is available. This would be our LNC for curve.
Okay.
And it is also available in indoor and outdoor.
Wow.
It's made up of 500 millimeter by 500 millimeter cabinets, and you can scale it to basically any size you want. So
That's great. Does it curve within the cabinet, or how does the curve work?
yeah. So as you're building it, as you attach the cabinets, you basically set the arc,
Okay.
basically concave or convex. And behind me here we're doing roughly a 6-foot diameter,
Oh, wow.
but you can basically set your radius to be a slight curve or really tight.
Tight one like that. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for your time. We really appreciate it. Four Walls looking forward to using some of this product in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, friends and colleagues. Welcome back. I am here with Anthony, who is the brand manager for Luminex at AC Americas. And Anthony's got something pretty cool to show us. What do you have, Anthony?
Yeah, so today at the show and for all of InfoComm, we're actually showcasing our new IP-rated switches and nodes. So they're IP65 from any direction, PoE++ to 210 watts out of it. Just a really cool all-environmental solution no matter what you have between them. So it's a really fun product to have around.
That's awesome. So what we've got here is the unit's actually on and running, and we're just drenching it in water.
Yeah, drenching it in water. We actually have a 2Inspire 300 plugged into it. It's a PoE++ device. It's a lighting fixture. So it's actively getting powered by the switch that just has a True 1 and a fiber into it.
That's fantastic. So it functions just like what we're normally used to, other than it's IP65 rated.
Everything that you know and love from Luminex, the easy to use, the LEDs for per port configuration, R and AO support, everything that you love and love from Luminex.
That's fantastic. This looks great. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Hey, friends and colleagues. I am here in the Nelson Case Corp booth with my great friend Ed. Ed is going to go over some of the products that they're showing here at the show, some of the new stuff that they've got, and take it away.
Hey, Ed, Nelson Case Corporation. Edward, what would you? Yeah, at the show, InfoComm 2025, we got road cases, obviously, that's our base. We do custom foam inserts. We do the foam inserts for SKBs and Pelicans. We do the engineering. If you need a foam insert for a custom drawer, if you need repair work done, we're the camp to come to, basically, yeah.
So Ed, if people have ideas for cases like, hey, I've got this crazy concoction that I want to come up with for microphones or for robo cameras or something, they just reach out to you directly and you guys actually build the sketches for that and try to get the prints done, correct?
Exactly, yeah. Shoot us an email, you tell us the concept, hey, we want to put this gear in such a configuration, it's gonna roll on a semi truck, or it's gotta live on a shelf somewhere in a hotel room or in a convention center. You give us the details, we figure out the concept for it, we shoot you a sketch, and then we just kind of bring your idea to life, protect it, make sure that nothing happens to it, and that's basically what we do. That's what we specialize in.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. If you're at the show, come visit Nelson Case Corp. These guys make great cases.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Otherwise, visit them online. I'll put the link down below. Thanks, Ed. I really
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Have a good show, man.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey everybody, we're back here at InfoComm 2025. I'm at the Link booth and I'm discussing the Agora products here with RJ. RJ, take us through this. Let us know what we're looking at.
Yeah, you bet. So Agora is a network switch manufacturer based in France, founded in 2012, and a new part of the Link family. Agora is three things: hardware, software, and playing well with others. So first, the hardware. We have 3 ruggedized network switches. So we're talking about things like dual redundant power supplies as a standard, fanless industrial grade units, so we're not adding any noise to the environment, and then all the ruggedized connectors from Neutrik that you'd expect as far as optical con, ethercon. We have the flagship model, Ghost Mark II. We got Stribble scripts explaining what each port's programmed to do as far as VLANs and protocols and things, with a 10 gig backbone for doing full bandwidth interconnects between whatever you've got going on. We can, of course, assign whatever VLANs, protocols, everything in the software, which we'll go over in a second. The next step is the Fast 2. which is a dual redundant, cost-effective solution for like a Dante network. We have 2 physical PCBs inside of this switch for, again, dual redundant primary, secondary networks for like Dante or lighting applications or really whatever you want, because again, all of the ports are configurable from the software. And then finally, the H1. So it's a combination of a network switch and a 64 by 64 channel Dante interface with a card slot on the unit that allows us to use the Avitron audio toolbox cards for interfacing from Dante to things like analog or digital audio inputs and outputs, as well as other protocols such as AVB Milan, AES67, Ether Sound, whatever else you might need to do. So in this case, we're doing a direct conversion between the Dante network and the AVB network, so you can send audio seamlessly between them. Next up, the software, Agora controller. This is what lets you configure all of those various protocols super simply. You pick what ports you want to be on what networks, and then you can very seamlessly tell it what type of protocols you're running through, whether it's multicast, unicast, and then it'll automatically do all of the internal switch settings for you based on that. So all your IGMP snooping for multicast traffic or whatever quality of service settings may be needed for Dante or whatever comm network you're using, and making sure all of that's happening seamlessly between all of the switches that you're sending those networks to so they all match up with each other. The software also gives you full views as far as looking at individual bandwidth and packet drops and any sort of multicast traffic on a per port basis. So you really can get a good sense of what's going on with your network and help figure out who's causing problems if you're like having something in the field going wrong. So it's a good point for figuring that out. So, and then the third part I mentioned is playing well with others. So we have our rugged hardware that's built to be the thing people are plugging into every day, but 20 ports, but that's not necessarily makes sense for putting into a large equipment rack or into the back of an amp rack that's going to get a bunch of things plugged in once and forgotten about for the next 10 years maybe. So that's where we decided to include third-party control in our control software, so you can have whatever tool you need in your toolbox to really get your system designed the right way. So where you might need our product, again, at front of house or the stage manager console where you're plugging things in and out, something like a Netgear AV switch is going to be exactly what you need in a rack where you just need a bunch of ports to distribute down to all the equipment you're using. But then we're able to do all of that same control and monitoring in the Agora software as far as assigning VLANs, doing all of the checking of what's happening on a given port as far as the bandwidth, PoE control, again, multicast traffic. But what also is nice then, because of the way the software works, as you're defining what VLANs and what protocols are on those VLANs, our software is automatically handling the cross-platform configuration to make sure that our equipment, as well as the various manufacturers we support, are all working well together and interfacing seamlessly.
So in our world, we might have ArtNet, DMX, Dante over multiple networks. This system's going to help unify all that, bring it together for us in a nice simple package that's easy to control.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's great. RJ, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
You bet.
Hello again, everybody. I'm here in the Shure booth at InfoComm 2025. I'm here with Michael, who is going to go over a couple of the cool products that they're showing off here this week. Michael?
Thanks, Mark. Super excited to tell you about 2 key new products here in the booth at InfoComm 2025 in Orlando. The first product that we're showcasing here in the Shure booth in our Pro category is the ANX4. It's the first wireless microphone receiver that Shure's ever made that works with multiple digital platforms. It works with both ULXD and Axient Digital. It's wide tuning. It tunes from 174 megahertz all the way up to 2 gigahertz, which essentially means that it works with every single wireless transmitter in the Axient Digital and ULXD family we've ever made. It can do up to 16 channels of Axient Digital or up to 24 channels of ULXD.
Wow.
And that's unprecedented because Shure's never made a product where you can get that many channels in one rack space.
One rack space. That's amazing.
Yeah. Its exclusive output method is Dante, so you can get all of those audio streams directly out of Dante. And the way that you purchase the product is really in 2 components. You buy the hardware itself,
and then you buy some number of channel licenses. So you can buy up to 16 or up to 24 channel licenses depending on what platform or product you're using.
Wow.
And those licenses are fully transferable from box to box and even from user to user.
Wow.
And there isn't a concept of Axient Digital or ULXD licenses. There are just channel licenses, and you can use them with either product.
That's amazing. It sounds like a extremely flexible product. When's this product going to launch?
Yeah, so we'll launch this product in fall of 2025. We're nailing down an exact date now.
That's quick.
But we expect it to hit the market very soon.
That sounds awesome. I can't wait to see this stuff in the wild, Michael. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark.
This is going to be awesome. Great
All
job.
right.
Happy 100 years, Shure.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we're here at the RF Venue booth at InfoComm. I'm here with my good friend Chris Regan. He's going to take us through some of the products that they're displaying here at the show. Take it away, Chris.
Great, thanks Mark. So here at RF Venue, we develop and manufacture products that make wireless audio systems work and sound better. More specifically, wireless microphone systems, in-ear monitor systems, and now a product to extend the performance of a PA system. So, beginning with that, we have the RF PA. This is a really unique product. This is a commercial grade RF link for your PA. So if you need to extend satellite speakers out to a lobby area or an outdoor area, to a green room, places that are typically difficult to run cable to, this is a really slick way to get high quality audio wherever you need it, to every corner of an event. So starting with the transmitter, we have a single rack unit, 2-channel analog audio in, and then we have 2 RF transmit channels out. The product will tune from 470 to 506 megahertz. So similar to finding frequencies for a wireless microphone, you would do the same thing for the RF PA. The other side of the system here is the receiver. So on the receiver, we are able to configure our delay. So the transmitter sends either a mono signal to multiple speakers, or you can set it up to do stereo. So for like a delay tower, or if you want to extend a stereo mix anywhere within the venue. This is a FM analog system. The sound quality is really good, and it's very simple to use. It features a RF power off if you wanted to just kill the link during an event and then turn it back on when you need it. It also features a pass-through section. So even if the unit is powered off, you can leave it in the rack and still have your signal chain be intact for when you need it. So it's the perfect system to have on a live sound rig along with the receivers in a work box. So when you run into inevitably a client wanting audio somewhere else, rather than going and running a ton of cable, you can just pull the receiver out, set your frequency over a sync link, and you'd be up and running.
That's great. We were talking earlier, you can delay the receiver, so if you just want to throw this on a couple of delay stacks in a ballroom or something, it's like the perfect solution for that.
Yes, very important feature. So at the receiver directly on the unit, you can set up to 800 milliseconds of delay. You can also set that by distance, feet or meters. That's really handy when you're trying to balance a system, multiple speakers in one space. You can stand out at the remote end and just fine tune that delay until you find the sweet spot where it's just right.
That's fantastic. I think this is going to be a great tool for anybody out there, especially us at 4Wall.
Yeah.
So, Chris, 4Wall is very familiar with CP Beam, Diversity Fin. We have a lot of those in our inventory. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me what this beautiful looking thing is right here?
Well, antennas are at the heart and soul of RF Venue. The first products we ever shipped over 15 years ago were unique antenna designs. So Diversity Fin, CP Beam, Spotlight, all totally new approaches to antennas that improve the quality of any wireless mic or IEM system. So the newest one in that lineup is the CP Stage. The CP Stage is a low-profile, circularly polarized antenna that is primarily designed for on-stage use, whether in a pair for wireless microphones for diversity applications, or as a single transmit antenna for in-ear monitors. What's different about this is generally a circularly polarized antenna like the CP Beam is going to be large. They're bulky. They have a helical shaped antenna element. What we've done with the CP Stage is we have really flattened that structure out. The difference between a CP Beam and the CP Stage is going to be the amount of gain, and in the end, the amount of range you can expect to get. However, the benefit of that gain, or that difference in gain, is the size and the portability. So the CP stage is IP44 rated, so it is easily deployed outside and also really rugged and durable. I know 4-wall gets into some pretty hardcore outdoor environments and a lot of things being thrown around. So that's a welcome addition to the product line, to have something that's that durable and really built for it.
That's wonderful. So CP stage, this, because of the form factor of it, it has to live on the stage. It's why you didn't call it the CP front of house.
Right, exactly.
Cool.
So if you need longer distance, the CP beam is perfect for that. I mean, Mark and I have done shows at Fenway, I mean, all kinds of big outdoor environments. That's where the CP beam really shines.
Yeah.
But man, for your side stage, monitor world, small mix, small room setup, this is a really nice way to go. And it's easy to just chuck it in a rack drawer at the end without worrying of getting banged up or scraped.
It's nice that the coax connector's on the bottom too, and it's not like coming off the back.
Yeah,
Nice design.
no strain issues on that.
Yeah.
It's got a really tight seal on it. We had a pretty good time trying to break these things on the loading dock. That was a fun day.
Yeah.
So they hold up pretty well.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it, Chris. Can't wait to see these out in the field.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. Hey everybody, we're back here at the Absen booth at InfoComm 2025. I'm with my good friend Bruce Rebels from Brompton. Bruce is going to give us a little bit of an update on what Brompton's got going on.
Sure.
What's up, Bruce?
Well, thanks for your time. We're here at one of our partner booths. Absen has been a longtime partner of ours. What we have rolling out eventually towards the end of quarter 4 this year is our next Gen 3 processing system, capable of 12-bit 444 color space. It will have on the inputs, it will support SMPTE SE2110, IPMX, as well as NMOS connectivity. We will also have 4 modular baseband video input cards that will support DisplayPort 2.1, HDMI 2.1, 12G SDI, as well as on the fiber ends, we're going to have 2 inputs that will be a primary and backup, and as well as on the output. And just for future functionality, we're going to have 3 expansion ports. So we're excited to see what our end users are going to accomplish with this box, because it is going to be a pretty powerful piece of equipment to have in their arsenal. 4Wall has been a long-time partner of Brompton as well as Absen. And
4Wall is very excited to partner with Brompton with this new product, and with our partners at Absen as well. Awesome. Thank you so much, Bruce, for coming out. We've got a lot more to see while we're here at the show, but it's always good to take some time out, talk to old friends, old 4Wall alumni here. Thank you very much.
Hey,
it was,
my pleasure. Thanks.
Good to
Always
see you.
fun. Yeah.
I'm here in the AC Americas booth with Nick D'Angelo, who's the brand manager for ProLight. Nick is going to walk us through a couple of the products that they've got here at the show.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a couple new things this year. Over in our mover department, we have a new hybrid. It's called the Jet Hybrid 200. It's got a 200-watt source, but we were able to get about 40% more output from our power supply for it. So it's on par with our 330-watt hybrid. It's got a color wheel. It's got 2 gobo wheels. It's got a 5-facet circular frost and prism effect to it. And it's more of a budget entry version, so you get a lot for your money. It's a really, really good fixture. It's very fast, it's very quiet. We expect to do very well with it. It fills a niche in that market that we are very excited to
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. So we brought that. We brought the Holopix Duo, which everyone's been talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard of. That is a dual layer matrix panel that we have. It's got a hard source and a soft source in one panel. The hard source has a 4-degree lens native at 2700 Kelvin. The soft source is a RGB warm white with a high CRI. You can either control them independently from 2 different control modes, like a media server and a lighting board, or you can do them both from one. IP65, wireless built into it.
Wow.
It's a really revolutionary product. We're very happy with it. We have a lot of interest in it. And we're looking forward to getting it out on the market. We did just have someone purchase pretty decent size truck full of them. So we're happy with that. You should start seeing it on a bunch of shows as well.
That's great.
We also brought our new ellipsoidal, which is our CT Plus HP, 450 watts, meant for long throw. It has 14,000 lumen output. It's 6 colors, RGB, warm white, mint, and a royal blue. So that royal blue helps you get all your deep purples and blue tones. That mint chip helps you get that high 96, 97 CRI. It's up there with the brightest ellipsoidals on the market. It has, IP65 available, Lumen radio built into it. It's got a really good user interface. We're really, really happy with that one too, and it's priced to sell. So we've been doing really good with all 3 of those products this year.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Nick, for your time. I really appreciate it. Always fun to come to the AC Americas booth. Check them out.
Thanks, guys.
Hey everybody, I'm here in the Panasonic demo room at InfoComm 2025. I'm here with Mike, who's going to show us all this cool stuff that's going on behind us.
Okay, so this setup we have here, and you'll notice we've got a LED wall in the back, and part of why we set it up this way is that the some of the newer cameras, the imaging is optimized for LED, and that's really one of the headlines on the UCX100 studio camera. I'll note one other one is the UE150 is also here. UE150's been a workhorse for a long time. We used to do an upgrade of the optics for optical low pass to help with LED walls. That's a UE150A. One of the nice things about the UE150A is that optical low pass is standard. It's just in there all the time. And on top of that, we've also got built-in auto tracking. UE160 has the built-in auto framing, which is very much like auto tracking, but with auto framing, instead of just following one person, you can add a second person, and it will frame on the 2 people based on how close or far apart they get, or when they move. So it's really doing a lot of pan, tilt, and zoom.
Yeah.
And that is really, I would say, our 4th generation of auto tracking. And it's come a long way. So, this is a product from RCT that we've shown in the booth a couple of times. It is a controller that simulates a tripod on it with pan, tilt, and zoom, so it makes it a fairly easy setup.
That's great, and you can control multiple cameras from this unit right
I can ping from one camera to the next.
That's fantastic.
And also control it on at a distance, and it works on the network.
All right, Mike, what are we looking at here?
We're trying to really fully show the media production suite. It's 2 things really. One is it's a free software that you can load on a laptop or anything that'll help you manage your PTZ network. And that includes things like device management. If you've used our Easy IP in the past, that was just like a little program that helped you find all the IP addresses for all the cameras, reassign the IP addresses, assign a camera to a controller just easily. And then also we've had various versions of PTZ control software, that comes up as another tab in there. Just download it, attach it to the network that your PTZs and controllers.
That's amazing.
And that's easy. By putting it all in one place, we can keep it, maintain it, and version control and that. And so that way, you've already got the ability to set everything up with it, and then you can run your application. One that we've been showing here is that we're calling a video mixer, and it is a kind of a video mixer. And I've been describing this as when you try to scale down a production switcher, what most people do is they take all the effects out of it and they leave you with a router with transitions.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically. So this kind of takes the opposite and just minimizes the amount of cameras, but keeps all the effects in there. I can build multiple scenes. Each one has 4 layers, and those layers can be just images I include in here. It supports alpha channel, video clips I want to put in there, and then the 4 inputs. Those can be SRT, NDI, SDI if I have a card in there, and then I can mix all those onto a system. This is really the most innovative thing, is that we have AI keying on here, and that's what we're showing here, where we can do a key of a person in front there without a green screen and without any special lighting. The AI just looks at the background ahead of time, and then when a person walks in front of it, it pulls a key, and then I can use that in the layers of the system. And so it's great for like a one person production. If they're doing a webcast or a Twitch stream or something simple where they want to build a quick and easy virtual studio. Showing you the cameras, I talked about the auto framing. And I'll say it again, what auto framing is, it's like auto tracking, but it allows you to add a second or a third person, and you will frame them rather than just follow it. So it's frame and follow. Now, that is built in on the 160, but this is the server version of it. The server version has a couple of advantages. One is it can drive another camera, so it'll drive a UE150 or a UE100, and gives you more choices of camera. But the other thing is that it uses a reference camera that gets a wide shot of the whole thing.
Oh, that's
now,
cool.
Using that reference camera, I can select who I'm going to track on the reference camera, and the tracking camera or the framing camera doesn't need to see them.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mike, for your time. I really appreciate it. This is awesome stuff. I can't wait to see it out in the wild.
Well, thanks for coming to have a look.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right. Take care.
Hey, everybody. We're still here in the Panasonic demo room. I'm here with Peyton, product manager with Panasonic. He's going to show us what all this cool stuff is behind us. Peyton, jump in.
Cool. Yeah, so this is Keros. This is our live production platform. So for those of you who know Keros, you know, it is really more than just a switcher. It looks like a 2ME switcher, but really super dynamic in the sense of not only switching for like an iMac scenario, but also managing screen content. So the LED wall that you might see behind me, I can manage all of that content directly inside of my Keros core. So it's GPU processing, so I can stack as many layers as I want. I'm not fixed on MEs or keyers. I can just keep on adding content over and over and over again. And that GPU processing meter is really what my system is capable of doing. So kind of with all of that layer mentality, which is why we're able to manage all of our screen content so well. And it's as simple as just typing in a resolution of all of that screen content inside of the Keros Creator software.
And that's what this gas gauge is right here? That's our GPU?
Yep, that's right. That's our GPU meter. So we can use different aspect ratios and formats. So, you know, columns are being shown here, also widescreen content, all being driven directly from Keros without having to stitch MEs together or anything like that.
That's great.
So one of the big things that we're showing here at InfoComm is our new HDMI boards. So our HDMI boards are going to allow you to do 444 12-bit processing directly from internally in the core, which allows for custom EDIDs and all kinds of things. So I'm not stuck to that broadcast standard of baseband SDI. I can do all those signals directly from my Keros core. So not only SDI and HDMI, but 2110, SRT, RTMP.
That's fantastic. It seems like a pretty powerful system.
Yeah, very, very powerful. Yeah. Additionally, playback, all internal as well. So if you want to play back content, got vector scopes, waveform monitors, everything that you need to produce a show directly from your Keros core.
Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you so much, Peyton.
Thank you.
I appreciate the time.
Absolutely.